Welcome back to the Park District of Forest Park, our second game of our Monday night doubleheader. High Y taking on BTA. We saw Iron defeat Whale 12-2. in the first game. This one should be action-packed. Lineups are in. BTA, the home team, is warming up right now in the field. Defensively for BTA, it's going to be Wes, Brewer, and Aaron in the outfield. Daryl, Tommy, Dirty Red, Jake, and Firm across the infield. And then we're going to have Dobe behind the plate and Dave on the mound. Thank you for that update, Coach. High Y batting order is going to be Charles Golden, John Banks, Trey Johnson, Kevin Johnson, Gardner Huff, Nick Jones, Travis Smith, Raynard Johnson, Jasper Golden, Phil Clayton, and Garvin Johns. Cha-Cha having a little fun before his leadoff at bat, but we should be good to go. I want to thank you all for joining us here live tonight. I was laughing. Usually when I get the high Y lineup, it's all nicknames 1 through 11, 1 through 12. Today, full names. I'm learning something today. So calling out something from the BTA side. I think he said Ron's going to be an EP. So we'll see what comes of the 11 spot potentially. The nice thing about it is I'm fairly inconsequential in the grand scheme of things. So if I don't know what the heck's going on, that's okay. As long as they know what's going on down there, we are good to go. Speaking of good to go, I think we're good to go right now. Dope coming back behind the dish. It's like moving some things around. So Brew moving over to center. Well, Brew is already in center. Just him and Wes are both standing over there. Wes is going to move along to the infield. Okay. You got it. So Ron's going into the 10 spot. I think we'll get there. We'll figure it out, guys. I think we're finally ready to go, though. First pitch, ball deep to Cha-Cha. Take strike one from Dave. Little deep. Charles hits that over to third. Can't do anything with it. So he's going to be Daryl behind the dish. It's going to be Jake over at third. Wes over to second. We're getting there. We're getting there. So one on. Golden on first here for JB. Banks playing second base today. Rips that one into right center. Big turn around first. Got that in quickly. Cha-Cha hard turn around third, and he's up to score. Good hustle from Golden on the single. Gets high Y up first. Trey Johnson stepping in. Trey J up to bat. KJ on deck. Little deep. Trey hits that to the left side. Tailing foul. Just a little bit too much on it. Trey just looked up and said, yeah, he wanted that one. Hits that over to third between Jake's legs. Hustle around second into third for Banks. He's around third as that one kicks away from Dirty Red. Another runner on first. Another runner scores from first to home here for High Y. So early 2-0 lead. Nobody out. Runner on first for KJ, the first baseman. Foul ball off to the right side. KJ hits that over to third. Jake knocks it down. Can't come up with it. Tries to throw to second. Trey, out at second. Looked like he got there. Bang, bang play. Nick has him out, so they get the first out over there. Gotta believe if he slid or ran through a little bit more aggressively into the bag, that's a much tougher call, but nonetheless, BTA able to get the all-important first out. KJ standing on first. Here's man. Gardner Huff with a chance. Hits that one over to left. Just foul. Man hits that to Dave up the middle. Dave to red for one. London over to first. Bingo. Bango bongo. That's a double play. So two quick runs, and then BTA clutches up and holds them on the bases. High Y up to BTA coming up in the bottom of the first. Yeah. So bottom one, BTA chasing two early. It's going to be Tommy, Wes, and Firm. Then Brewer, Daryl, Dave, Jake, Dirty, Aaron, and then Ron, I believe. Defensively for High Y, Jasper Golden in left, then Garvin Johns and Charles Golden. Left to right across the infield, Travis, Trey, Man, JB, and KJ. Nick Jones behind the plate. And Raynard Johnson on the mound. We are all ready to go. Johnson set on the mound. Tommy Washington set at bat. It's that one into left. Jazz there slides, makes the catch. Nice play there from Golden and left. So one down here for Wes Shannon. Pushes that to the right side. KJ, good effort. Can't get to it. Just beyond the pole. Nate back on Facebook, Matt back on Twitch, Fryball back on YouTube. What's up, my dude? Ain't no party like a Matt Fry party. West takes ball. Rips that one down the line into right. Golden over. Covers a lot of ground to make the catch for out number 2. West gave that one a ride, but a good job by Charles Golden to get over there. So quick 2, and here's Firm and Boo. I will say one of the benefits of running the live stream on my personal page as a backup until BTB Sports Live on Facebook is up and running, which, by the way, like 2 more weeks and we're going to be golden over there on Facebook, but it's been nice kind of getting to know a lot of people who I only know by nickname. That one into center. Garvin there. Hard cut to his left. Back to his right. Makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for BTA. Nothing doing. Still chasing 2. High Y coming up in the top of the second. Top of the second, Nick Jones, Travis Smith, and Renard Johnson. Right, I believe it's 2, because a lot of times you'll see like a hop and then a step. If anyone can confirm in chat how many steps. I mean, we've got guys who take like 5 or 6 at a time, so I can't really context clue that one for you, but it seems like 2 feels appropriate. Yeah, Nate, I believe it's that week after the 4th of July. Uh, we should pretty much be ready to roll, so then all my friends on Facebook don't have to scroll across and be bombarded with my voice if they didn't mute the autoplay videos. Nick hits that one over to short. Tommy with it. Off his back foot. Throws high. Furman can't squeeze it. A step and a drag step. Okay, that's what I thought. Something like that. Because a lot of times after you see some sort of step, you always hear the benches trying to let the umpire know, like, that's a third step. He's jumping. Travis takes strike 1. Rips that one into left center. Nick hustling around second, heading towards third. Travis, good hustle, heads up, base running into second. See, my type of pitching, Fry, I was stationary. I tried to move as little as possible because when coach has you throwing 200 pitches, you're trying to exert as little energy as possible. Pitcher Renard pops that up over to second. Wes is there, makes the catch. Big first out. Brings up Jasper Golden. That's why I needed all those pregame Mai Tais, Fry. Wash out the pain early. Jazz hits that up the middle. Red thinks about home, throws to first. Dave really wanted that throw in, but High Y gets another across. That's really nice of you to think that when I did field the ball, I'd make a play to first. I'd let anything back towards the pitcher be the rest of the infield's problem. So 2 down, 1 in, runner on third here for Phil Clayton. 2 strikes there to Clayton. Pop fly over to London at short center. Dirty Red makes the catch and squeezes it for out number 3. High Y get 1, but that is all. Had the makings for a big inning. Good job by BTA once again to limit the damage. We head to the bottom of the second. BTA coming up chasing 3. So BTA is going to send Brewer, Daryl, and Dave to the plate. Bottom of the second inning. That went off the plate. Line right up the middle. Man did not have to move right there for out number 1. Yes, it is. Let me shut that down. Thank you, Matt. Boop. Hey, Matt, when there's 2 outs, remind me to unmute the music. Both Matts. I got a Matt on YouTube and a Matt on Twitch. Apparently one of my 15-second clips isn't 15 seconds. That one foul, out of play. I think the guy who cut my music should be fired. That's me. I'm going home. So 1 down for Daryl. It's that down the line. That's going to stay fair by about a foot. Jazz gets it in quickly. 1 out single for Daryl. Ball outside. That's ice cold from Dave. He's just looking down. Says, I'm ready. I'm good. Didn't even look. Take strike 1. That one finds a zone. Over to the right side. JB fires to KJ for out number 2. Daryl moves up to, well, Brewer running for Daryl moves up to second base. Here's Jake. See how we're doing on the royalty freeze. Hey, it's over. So you don't have to remind me to unmute. I did it, guys. I remembered something. Concussions be damned. Ball misses. Little poke here will cut the deficit. That one up the middle, off Johnson's hand, knocks it down. Backhand flip to first. KJ, if that one got past him, that would have been a run. That's a good save from Kevin Johnson over at first base. If that one gets through, Man's likely got to play over at first for out number 3. Good effort from Johnson. Good effort from KJ at first to keep that ball technically in front of him. So here's Dirty Red. Going for a timed pickoff play there. Illegal pitch there. Good landing. So 2 strikes here. It's a London. Ball outside. Nick takes a look. Jake taking some big leads over at first, so Renard just keeps throwing over there. London hits that to left. Jazz first step in, then back, makes the catch over the shoulder for out number 3. So 2 base runners held at bay. BTA still scoreless. They're chasing 3 high Y coming up in the top of the 3rd. So top 3, it's going to be Garvin Johns. Then back to the top of the order, Charles Golden and John Banks. Happy to have you all joining me here live behind the backstop from the Park District of Forest Park, Field 1. Game 1 saw Iron defeat Whale 12-2 in 5. Game 2 right now, High Y up 3-0. BTA's done a good job kind of mitigating the damage, though. Potential for 2 big innings for High Y. 3-0 here. There's a strike. Dave telling Garvin, no walks, big dog. Hits that over to right. Aaron is there. Makes the catch. So there's out number 1. Back to the top with Cha-Cha. Over his head, hits it into center. Brewer can't come in and make the catch. Great wheels from Golden. He's standing on second on the shallow fly ball. Brewer knew he had to get to it quick if he wanted to make something happen. That one down, and as soon as that one hit the ground, you could see Golden turn on the Jets. So Cha-Cha standing on second here for Banks. Lanky second baseman here. Hoping to extend on one. There's strike 2, finds the zone. Banks takes a long, hard look at that landing spot. Couple too many pumps there from Dave. You could see JB. he, he looked back after the 3rd or 4th one. Little deep. Banks hits that one into the gap. Golden's gonna score easy. Big turnaround first. He's heading to second. The throw is up there. No tag. Gets caught in a pickle, and he's back at second, wreaking havoc on the bases. JB standing up at 2. Golden in to score 4-0, and he replaces him at 2. What's up, VRAM? Just kind of to separate it from the park page, give it a little bit more, I guess, freedom for expression. There's a lot of no words that end up on the family page, and being able to put it on a separate page and not have to worry about getting dinged for that. That was a big catalyst for the change. No Gloves will still be on the No Glove page. We'll be doing some coverage on BTB Sports Live, but yeah, just to kind of separate the things. Trey rips that one into right center as well. Aaron over to cut it off. JB up easy. RBI single there for Trey Johnson. Good ball from the lefty. Yeah, Matt, you're absolutely right on that. And that's one of Highwire's calling cards is, I mean, you saw JB was dead to rights at second base. London went for the tag, and as he reached out for the tag, Banks was already around second, in between second and third. And it forces you to make a play, make the right play, make a quick play, and to not mess up in all of that. So you can kind of see there where he was dead to rights, but he was still able to get out of it just through the use of speed. KJ hits that over to second. West with it, flips to London for 1. No, throw over to first for out number 2. So KJ and Trey switch places. And hits that past Dave. Dave lets it through. West with it, makes the play for out number 3, but Highwire get 2 more across. They're leading 5-0. We head to the bottom of the third. BTA coming up. How we doing? So bottom 3 here for BTA. It's going to be Aaron, Ron, then it should be the top. Let's see where we landed with the lineup. VRAM or VRAM, or it looks like it might be a name backwards, but are you back or just on visit, or glad to have you checking in? You've been deployed since last year. Thank you. Ball just stays inside. In the last game, Fry, they had Frank on the mound and a Frank behind the plate, and they were batting back to back. Aaron rips that one to the left side, foul. About midway between the fence and the foul line. It's gonna be a surfing summer all the way. A little short of home there. It is, Fry. It is. Up the middle, Trey over across, fires to KJ, but just late. Aaron standing on first. Trey ranging to his left, coming across the infield. So Ron up here. Ball off the plate. Strike one crosses. Matt hits that one up the middle, just between man and Trey. First and second, nobody out. So back to the top with Tommy. You like the SpongeBob mopping, Fry? I got all sorts of gifts on here. Tommy flips that over to right. Cha-Cha can't make the catch. The throw goes to first. They do get him at one, so good heads-up play there from Golden. So that's one of those where you make a mistake, but a good job sticking with it, making the best out of that situation. They've got an out, and here is Wes Shannon. Wes Vapes has to take care of that. So one out, runners on second and third, Aaron and Ron. West rips that down the line, stays fair by a couple feet. That's going to bring in two RBI single for Wes Shannon. Cuts it to 2 or 3, sorry. So good, simple piece of hitting there. Brings in 2. 1 down, firm up. Up the middle to Man. Man flips it to Trey for 1. Trey tries to throw it lefty coming across. At least I think that was lefty. So Brewer up here. Illegal pitch there, a bit too high. Rips that one into center at Garvin's feet. Garvin fires it over to third. If that one's on a line, they've got firm. But that one offline, so Booth standing at third, Brewer standing at first. Another big spot here. Opportunity for Darryl to cut the deficit even further. Takes a strike. Darryl rips that one foul to the left side. Oh my God, Fry. Illegal, aka sick bird. That's something that Peoria Matt on Twitch would be all over. Burbs was actually watching last week. He checked in on Tuesday. So first and third, 2 down for BTA. Darryl at the plate, 2 in so far. Aaron and Ron both scored. First two batters of the inning. High pop fly to the left side. Jazz in foul territory makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 is all they got, but they do cut the deficit to 3. High Y up 5-2 coming up in the top of the 4th. It's going to be Nick, Travis, and Renard here for High Y, top of the 4th, 3-run lead. So there's your question there, Fry. They're going to call illegal on the steps. Dave knew right away. Dave's got the right idea, though. Sometimes you just got to see what you can get away with. He did that with the pumps. He did that with the steps. See what the umps are going to give you. So ball 4 on the walk because of the illegal call. So runner on first here for Travis. Ball into left. That one's going to fall. Ron was playing deep. First and second. Bernard Johnson hoping to, at worst, move everybody up. First one off the plate. Ball inside. There's a strike. Fly ball into right. Aaron's there. No tag from Nick. So out number 1 brings up Jazz. Just catches the plate. So man running for Travis. 3 balls to Jazz. Strike 2. Good battle back there from Dave. Fly ball to center. Brewer right there. Can't make the catch off the fingertips. Throw comes into second. Throw over to third. They do get Nick at third. So dropped fly ball, but they do get the lead runner over at third. Through to second. Man got there just fast enough, but a good job by Red to fire it over to three. Then Jake applying the tag. Yeah, my pleasure, Ron. Happy to be here every Monday and Tuesday. Live from the perch. Clayton rolls that over to Wes at second. The lefty fires to first for out number 3. So nobody comes across for high Y. Still with a 3-run lead. BTA coming up in the bottom of the 4th. So bottom 4, it's going to be Dave, Jake, and Dirty Red. Dave lifts that into left. Jazz is right there, makes the catch for out number 1. So 3 runs right now. A lot of ball game left there. Strike 1 from Johnson. Little deep. Lifts that into center. John slides. Can't get his hands under it. That one kicks out as he hits the ground. Jake standing on first, and that brings up Dirty Red. So Dave's going to run for Jake. London flips that just over Travis's head. Dave hustling around second. He's coming around third. He's going to score. He had no plans on slowing down. Huge run there for Dave Bradford. So high Y checking that they already have 2 courtesy runners. Yeah, Dave's one of those guys that until you see him start scooting, you don't realize how fast he is, and that's one where, Jazz had it and he could have fired it home, but the throw went into second. Dave scoring easy. That's one of those you just put the pressure on him, score a hustle run, cut it to 2. Aaron up here. London on first. Strike 2. Full count. Aaron hits that up the middle. Johnson, the man for one, over to first. KJ can't pick it. Let's see if that stays in play. It does. So Red out at second. Aaron takes his place over at first. Had a chance for a double play, but the throw from Johnson just a little low. Man had to come off and then fire an off-balance throw. KJ couldn't pick it. So runner on first, 2 down for Ron. Strike one. Yeah, Peoria, Matt, I would hate to see you running the bases. I don't even know if we could call it running. Ron hits that to the right side. Good play from John Banks for out number 3. So BTA get one, still chasing 2. We head to the top of the 5th. High Y coming up after a nice play from JB. So much like the 3rd inning that saw them score 2, it's going to be Garvin Johns and back to the top with Charles Golden and John Banks. Nice play from Banks there to end the 4th inning, ranging to his left. As I mentioned earlier, very tall, so full stretch, squeezed it for out number 3. So we're going to get a sub, Day for Aaron. So Day in for Aaron. Strike one there. Garvin hits that one right back to Bradford. Good play there from Dave. So back to the top here with Cha-Cha. Him and Dave having a little chat. That one falls right in front of Brewer. You can hear laughter from both teams out on the field. Dave says, man, that's a good swing. Right over the infield, just in front of the outfield. So here's Banks. Yeah, he had to really step into that one. And then just nice little lollipop off the bat. Banks hits that one into left, right in front of Ron. Bat flips the single. So first and second with one out. Very similar start to the 3rd inning. Right, it's a deep fly ball to right field. Into the trees and gone. Where's Joel? I don't know. Where's the softball guy? No, I know. Where's Joel? We got a ball back in play. Hey, not Joel, but Joel. What's up, my dude? Happy belated Father's Day to you, my man. Trey rips that one into right. Day fresh into the game. Throw comes back, trying to backpick him at first. So Banks takes second. Yeah, Dave saying that one's on me. Didn't get time fast enough. So 5-3 right now, high Y up to top of the fifth. Runners on second and third. I'll tell you what, Mike Darty, the heckling has been on point in this game. Especially, these two teams very familiar with each other, so they're having some good conversations. Some fun conversations, some heckling going on from just to my left and just to my right at the benches. A lot of fun. KJ rips that one just past London. That's going to bring in two. So a 2-out, 2 RBI single from KJ sends it to 4. Off up here with 2 down, runner on first. Yeah, it's been 2-out action all night, Peoria, Matt. A little too high on that pitch. Man, lines it back to Dave. Dave gets a hand on it. Backhand flip to Firm for out number 3. So bottom of the fifth here for BTA, but top of the order, Tommy West and Firm. Now we got some of the fellas from Pharaohs over to my left. Now I saw Arnold, Vel, CC over here. Friends of the program. So Tommy 0 for 2 in the leadoff spot, looking for a knock here. Just missed inside. Flipped to the right side. Banks dives, can't get to it. Throw over to first. Washington beats it out. Good hustle on the bloop over second. Banks laying out full extension. KJ going to check on him. See if he's all right. Very likely got some wind knocked out of him on that one. Pedo over at third trying to get a timeout call on high Y. See Walker pushing him off the field. So here's West with a runner on first. Nobody down. Bottom of the fifth. BTA chasing 4. Ball deep. West hits that one down the line. Off the fence, but that one stays in play. So Wes is set. Johnson is set. Little in. There's ball four. So Wes takes the walk. Three-hitter firm up right now. Middle of the order coming up with two on, nobody out. Strike one, that one crosses. Foul off to the left side, up against the fence. Bounce that one up the middle. JB flips to man for one. No, throw to first. Tommy standing on third. So first and third, one out. Blue with a chance to cut it down to three. Lines that one into center. Firm, hard turn around second. Garv thinking about third, but he holds it and fires it into two. So BTA get one back. Still first and third, one out. Darryl can tie this one up with a swing. Deep drive to left field. Jazz back. That one fair, just inside the line. Throw in from left. Trey's gonna play it on the bounce, fire it home, but a futile effort as Darryl does, in fact, tie it up with one swing. Well, that play longer than 10 seconds, so no replay. Darryl absolutely crushed that ball. You get to jump off the mound and make angles. It's limited steps though. So base is empty, one out, all tied up at 7 now on the 4-run inning. If you're a fan of geometry, watching the pitchers move and work is always pretty interesting. That one off the plate, so walk there for Dave. Puts a base runner back on. Gonna get a time and a chat. Yeah, that one was tough because the paint line goes pretty far down the left field line, and Darryl's ball went even further. So Nick having to make that call, but it looked like it did just hug the line.
Hey, old man, give me everything. Oh, call an ambulance! Call an ambulance!
but not for me.
We are all set. Runner on first, one out for Jake. Over to right field. Cha-Cha with it. Thinks about first, but Dave gets back in time. Yeah, you get like a step and a drag, basically. So you'll see some guys right on the mound, foot on the mound, and then you'll see some guys take real big leaps. And it creates some real interesting angles from the mounds. But it also then leaves really big holes in the field if the defense doesn't communicate. So you'll see a lot of that pre-pitch conversation, pre-pitch movement. That's definitely real interesting to watch, though, because there's a lot of strategy behind it. Dirty Red takes strike two. Takes time. Didn't like that one. It's that one right to Trey. Trey able to secure it and make the catch for out number 3. Good running catch there on the hard hit ball from Dirty Red, but BTA ties it up. They get 4 in the inning, including 3 off a massive swing from Darryl. All knotted up at 7 as we head to the top of the 6th. So new game here in the top of the 6th. It's going to be Nick, Travis, and Renard. Told Darryl usually I jinx it when I say good things. So that time he made me look rather smart, which doesn't happen often. So thank you to the BTA catcher. Strike one crosses. Line drive up the middle, high hop to West, but he handles it. The lefty fires to Firm. Firm gets the foot on the bag for out number 1. Good footwork there from Booth. Throw pulled him a little bit off to his right, but he was able to toe tap with the left. Nick going out to talk to Dave. I think because he just jumped and then spun and pivoted with his other foot, maybe? Yeah, Dave asking the other side. My right's my pivot, right? I think on that one he did pivot on the left. Probably the most we've seen an umpire address the steps. Maybe ever in one of my live streams. Yeah, he's called it on him a few times, Nick. That time he was talking to him about the pivot. Travis chops that one over to Tommy at short off his back foot, fires across to Booth for out number 2. Yep. Also, what's up, Nick Mione?
Pinch hitter.
So we're going to get a pinch hitter here. Brandon hitting for Renard. We got RoboCop on the jersey. I like that. I got you guys tomorrow, right? Splash and Barachos, I believe, is my first game. That one chopped over to short. Tommy again, quick release over to Booth. And a quick 1-2-3 inning after the 4-run inning. BTA rolling right now. We head to the bottom of the 6th. All knotted up at 7. So it's going to be Day, Ron, and then Tommy. Day, Ron, and Tom. Day's got those Ronnie Belliard vibes with the hair. It's our first look here live. Hits the ball, throws the bat just about as far as the ball for out number 1. Luckily, nobody over there. That one landed right in the fence on the pop out to second. Fly ball over to right. Cha-Cha was playing in, has to make the play over his shoulders. But a good right fielder, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Tommy Washington stepping in. Was a busy half inning for him the last half. Yeah, I mean, Nick, Los Barachos is a good team, but Splash is on a 2-game win streak, brother. Washington hits that to the left side. Travis is there, makes the catch over the shoulder as well. 3 up, 3 down. So a huge answer there for High Y. All tied up at 7. It's 7-7 in the top of the 7th. So top of the 7th here for High Y. It's going to be Jazz. And then I believe they said we're going to get 2 pinch hitters for Clayton and Johns. Ripped hard down the left side, foul. 7-7 ball game. It was all High Y until the 5th inning. BTA with a 4-run 5th, including a 3-run home run from Darryl to tie it up. Darryl said something to Dave. They're trying something out here. Jazz hits that over to Tommy at short, makes the catch for out number 1. We're going to get a pinch hitter here. Ball deep. Nice pitch there for strike 1. Ball to the right side. Easy hop for West. Throw to first for out number 2. This one's Drew. I have no clue, Joel. They did not tell me a name. They just said pinch hitter, but I can hear the High Y guys saying, let's go, Drew. So that's who this one is. 1-1 count. 2 down, top of the 7, 7-7. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Easy play for Dave for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. Nothing doing for high Y, top 7. BTA with a chance to send us home. We head to the bottom of the 7th. So good spot here for BTA. It's going to be 2, 3, 4, West, Firm, and Brewer. West hits that one hard. DeKJ kicks off his hand over towards first. Makes the play for out number 1. Joel, I even feverishly scribbled name with a big question mark on it and held it over there. Nothing. So my apologies for whoever the first pinch hitter was. We'll get there. That's that to the left side. He said, I'm trying. It's good self scout right there. Trying to hit it too hard, taking my head off it. Fastball from Johnson. Ball inside. Sales on Johnson. Beautiful night here in Forest Park. Lined into left center. Jazz up with it. 1 out single there for Firm. I got a So they've already had the courtesy twice. Try to do it a third time, so it's either going to have to be a pinch runner or Firm's going to have to run. So we are going to get a pinch runner. Line drive over to right. Cha-cha there. Makes the catch. So 2 down for Darryl, who tied it up with 1 swing and a 3-run bomb to left. Just inside the line. Send this one home as well. Daryl reaches for that one, hits it foul up towards concessions. Pool closed early tonight due to weather, so concessions, of course, not open. Could have used a post-game dog. Just missed. Throw towards first. 2-1 here to Daryl. Daryl, you can see well inside now, trying to play that angle from Johnson. Hits it to the right side. KJ with a great play over at first. That one had a chance to hug the line. We got extras in Forest Park. We go to the 8th at 7-7. Daryl hit that one hard. You could hear Dave right there say that was game. If KJ, the sure-handed first baseman, doesn't get his hands up on that screamer, that one likely kicking right towards the fence. Day would have had a long way to run. Cha hits that one up the middle. London can't get to it. That is a leadoff single. Yeah, free softball indeed, Nick. Life's all about balance. The first game ended in about 35 minutes. The second game goes into the 8th. Hit hard right at Tommy Cha-Cha. Off the bag, double play. So just like that, the leadoff single erased on the screaming liner over to short. Tommy able to double him off for the second out. Trey up here. Just curved outside. Trey hits that one down the line. Run up with it. Throw towards second. Trey with a 2-out single. We're going to get a pinch runner here for Trey. Good swap there, putting Nano's wheels on first. KJ can find a little bit of space. We've seen a couple first to homes for High Y here so far this evening. KJ made the huge play to keep this one rolling. See if he can do the same with the bat. Hits that one over to Tommy. Fires to first. Firm squeezes it for out number 3. So BTA all tied up at 7, coming up in the bottom of the 8th, hoping to send this one home. Bottom of the 8th, 7-7 BTA, sending Dave, Jake, and Dirty Red to the plate. Strike one. Dave wanted that one once he saw it out of the hand. Yeah, Matt, they just knew they couldn't end the game without you here. A little deep. It's a pop-up over to short center. Trey, the shortstop, over. Makes the catch for out number one. So here's Jake. I believe one of these teams has to go over to field two for a game after this. I guess I could just pull up quick scores like a normal person. Oh, both teams. So BTA plays the next game here, and High Y goes over to field two to take on Impact. Jake hits that one over just into foul territory. KJ tried to make the play in fair. Could not get to it in time. Big hop. Lowenard came around the plate. And here's some of the High Y guys wanted that one. Strike two. Jake takes time. Jake lifts that into left. Jazz is there, makes the catch. Out number two. Two down for Red. Hits that one over to second. Banks down to a knee. Throws to KJ. KJ squeezes for out number three. Nothing doing in the eighth. Still 7-7. We head to the ninth. Top nine, we've got Man, Nick, and Travis coming up. No, Nick. Iron actually beat Whale 12-2. It's a massive, I believe, third inning for Iron. Man hits that one hard into left. Ron right there. Squeezes it for out number one. It's actually the second inning. It was an 8-run second inning and then a 3-run third. Nick hits that one just foul. To the right side foul. Yeah, Nick, it was just one of those games where every time Wales started to get something together, they just couldn't really keep it going. And that one inning from Iron, they were just placement, placement, placement. Deep fly ball to center. Brewer back, under. Squeezes for out number 2. It's going to be 9-10 top for BTA in the bottom of the 9th. 2 down here for Travis. Thanos hoping to snap and make it all go away. Ball off the plate. Strike 2. Line drive up the middle, a 2-out single. Brings up Johnson. Man running for Trav. Dave letting his defense know man at first is not going to stop. He's going to keep scooting. Reynard hits that one back to Dave. Dave makes the play, extends the arm, and fires to first for out number 3. Fly at top of the 9th. Still 7-7. We head to the bottom of the 9th. BTA coming up. Bottom 9, it's Day, Ron, and Tommy once again. Into left, hit hard right at Jazz, down to a knee. Nice catch on a tough ball. There's a strike. Ron hits that one over center in front of Johns for a 1-out single. Flair Valentino calling the shot. Ron get a hit. That's game. Runner on first right now. Back to the top with Tommy Washington. Wes Shannon waiting on deck. Tommy hits that one into left in front of Jazz. Jazz with a quick throw to third. Ron holds at second. First and second now. Conversation on the infield, first and second. Wes hoping to vaporize one here. Right on cue, my dude. Strike one there. Yeah, I thought that was the way they were going to potentially go because Firm's reached 3 of the 4 times, but these first couple pitches, if you can get him reaching, he's really locked in with 2 strikes though today. Somebody just said to Wes that he was scared to hit. He says, okay, I'll show you. Illegal pitch there. Hard hit over to second. JB with it. Throws to second for 1. Ron back into third. Said he was short of the bag on the dive back. Travis helps him back up. So Tommy at first. Wes lines out. Wes standing on first. Get the force out at second. Yeah, Ron drifting a little bit, dove back. Highway trying to make the case that he dove back short from this angle. Can't really tell. So Firm up here. First and third. 2 down. Hits that one between first and second. And that play at first, KJ with the late pick. Good effort at 1, but Firm able to get the game-winning RBI single to bring in Ron to score. So the Firminator sends it home with an RBI single to the right side. BTA victorious over Highway 8-7. What a comeback win for the BTA squad. Highway put up a good game, but a couple big swings for BTA. The difference in this one, a way to finish that one. So we saw Iron defeat Whale 12-2 in game 1. This one much different in extra innings. BTA over Highway 8-7. So that's going to do it here tonight for our Monday live streams, but we're going to be right back at it tomorrow night. Just around 6:45, we'll be live with Los Barachos taking on Splash, and then Official Merch taking on Menace at the 8 o'clock game. Want to thank you for joining us here tonight. We'll be back at it tomorrow, live behind the backstop from the park.